Okay, in this Google Meet, we will be talking about Unit 2, Activity 1. And in this activity, we're going to focus on inferences and summarizing. You'll have to write your own summary of a news article at the end of the activity. So I'm going to jump right in here. If I go into the activity, so in this activity, you'll note, well, first off, this is the first activity of Unit 2, and much of Unit 2 is going to revolve around inferring, summarizing, and then we're going to get into news articles, and you're going to eventually have to write your own news article. And so if we take a look, it starts with inferring and summarizing, and they're going to show you photos, and they're going to ask you to practice inferring. So when you look at this photo, what can you infer? What can you guess is happening? And what can we say and kind of guess about the people in the photo? So an inference or inferring means to essentially make an educated guess, to look at a photo or to read something and then to make a good guess about what's going on. You'll have a little explanation here about what inferences mean and some definitions. So definitely remember what an inference is, because this is something that we're going to talk about for, not just once, not just twice, but many times throughout this semester. So this idea of inferring or making inferences is going to be important. In the action, they're going to talk again more about inferring when you're reading. And you can take a look at some examples and suggested answers. And then as we continue, they're going to talk about summarizing. So the difference between summarizing and inferring. And by the time we get to the ending of this activity, you're going to have to show me that you can summarize something. So pay particular attention when it explains what they mean by summarizing, okay? And they'll give you some explanation about the similarities between an inference and a summary and some differences. Whoops. If we continue here, they'll talk about they'll give you an example here of summarizing, and they'll show you a textbook page. So this is a textbook page. I'm assuming this is from a history textbook. This would be a subject that I would be interested in. So if we take a look at this textbook page on Mesopotamia, you can read through it, and then they're going to ask you what, where, when, why, who, how. They're going to ask you the 5 W's and the how, and they're going to ask you to come up with answers, and they're going to give you suggested answers. And this is going to be a way of getting you to think about how to summarize something by looking for the 5 W's and the H. Okay. We continue on here. We're going to talk about how to summarize a news article. So that's a step up. First, we did a textbook page, and now we're going to do a news article. And so it will ask you to summarize a news article. You've got an example of the news article right here. Well, actually, this is the assignment you have to do. They're going to ask you to do a summary of a news article, and they're going to give you an article to use, and that's this article right here from the CBC News. Okay, and so you're going to read this news article. Not too long. Notice there's some pictures too, so that might help with your summary as well too. And then you're going to go down here and you're going to answer what, who, when, why, where, and how. So you're going to apply the 5 W's and the H to the news article that you just read. And this should help you come up with the foundation that you would need, the facts that you would need to write a summary. And so for your assignment, you're going to have to take that same article that you just read, and you're going to have to summarize it and use your answers from the 5 W's and 1 H question that you just answered right here, right? Use those as your guide, as your foundation. Your summary should include a title, a clear explanation of the news article's main idea, key supporting details from the article, proper paragraph structure, 8 to 10 sentences, and it should be written in your own words. Summarizing is not copying. So you're not copying direct words out of this article that you're summarizing. You're summarizing it in your own words and using your own answers to the 5 W's and H questions in order to write that summary. You have a rubric here that shows you how it will be graded. And you have the button right here where you can click to submit your work. Okay, so that's the goal of Unit 2, Activity 1. For this one, I didn't provide you with a template. So what you'd have to do is you'd have to open up your own Google Doc, type your summary, and then click Submit Work here. And then, oh, actually, I'm sorry. There is the summary right. There is the template right here. So you can click this template right here. You can write your article summary right in this box, and then you can share it with me, and you can submit it. You can submit it to the, if I can get down to it. You can submit it to the Unit 2 Activity 1 Dropbox. Okay, and that's it. That's your Unit 2 Activity 1 assignment, a summary of a news article.